Give Mr. Hernandez, what's happening with your company? You try. I say you call somebody to try to get them. You call Michael Shakman.
Michael Shakman. He said he couldn't do it because it was a conflict of interest. So he gave us three lawyers. So we called one of the lawyers, which was it was John Beal, and he's civil rights. You know, we told him about. You know, we told all the politicians we contacted. And he said the politicians won't risk their their jobs. He said, wait until the Wzorek trial. The Wzorek trial was over. He was found guilty. And he said, no, I can't do anything for you. I said, what is that? What do you mean? We can't do? He's guilty. So what that means is if he was found innocent, you could help us? It doesn't make sense. He's messing with our brains.
So where you at with it now? I mean, how can you get your money, man?
It's not a lot of money, but
if it's a penny, you earned it.
Right. They dogged us for all those years. They dogged us. The good people, they dogged most of all the people there were African Americans, and everybody was afraid to fight. So we got a little organization, Martin Luther King Coalition. They made me president, and we just kept on going. But people were just I kept on trying to get everybody. Frank Avila, no good. Senator Antonio Munoz, no good. Luis Gutierrez, no good. Antonio, Attorney Ken and D. Lambert, no good. Powers Rogers, which is Larry Rogers now is a commissioner.
Wait a minute, you calling off some heavy names?
Yes.
You mean they threw their hands up like chicken wings?
Alderman Billy
Look at the people I send my evidence to.
Alderman
I got
William
them all in
Beavers.
writing.
Alderman William Beavers. We got into his office. He split us right away. Like promising this guy more help, telling me if it were up to me, I wouldn't give you shit, and I give it to my brothers.
Oh,
racist, Mr. Beavers, racist, no good.
Tell the truth and shame the devil. Go ahead.
Alderman Latasha Thomas, John Pope, Frederina Lyle, Leslie Hairston, Special Agent John Hauser, Franz Spielman, John Cass, Barack Obama, NAACP, Oprah Winfrey, Jay Leno, Michael Moore, Harry Belafonte, organization nationwide such as Answer, Northwestern University, Russell Means, he helped. Democracy Now!, Jamie Calvin. Jamie, I've been trying to get a hold of you, but I'm for real, Jamie.
Now, these names you're reading, these are people who you went for help.
Yes.
And they said they couldn't do anything?
They just wouldn't answer. A lot of them, Barack Obama sent us a letter, oh, no, I can't help you. You're going to have to ask people over there. Like, well, they're all crooked. Can't ask crooks for help.
My sister here. You have, in this book here, you have the end of a lawyer and friend, or a new phase of my story. First of all, tell us what happened to your daughter, if you can.
My daughter?
Yes, you said your daughter, she was hurt or something?
No, she just died she was 33 years old. My sister, she was special agent for Treasury.
Yeah.
She was the one that taught me how to get a lot of this evidence and stuff,
Now, what is it that you want folks, because it's 32 chapters.
Well, the reason I wrote this book in the first place is, look, what we know, they can kill us for it. They can kill us, but they can't kill us.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you read the book because I started looking behind me. And I didn't write the book.
They can't kill this book.
I pull my gun out and put it on the table.
It's down to the point to where people have tapes of this book.
Okay.
They maybe wait 8 months for the copyright for this, where normal people wait 3 weeks. 8 months.
Were they trying to buy you off, or were they trying to...
They were just trying to discourage somebody
you?
did offer me $1 million for the book. Eugene, And I said, what's the matter with you? I look like Hillary Clinton. Who the hell's going to buy a book from me? I ain't got no big name. Right. I said, don't you get it? I said, they just want to get this damn evidence. He said, well, if they do that, we can take it to court. I says, where? Take them to court where?
So let me take this call, but we're saying here, Mr. Hernandez.
But I wrote it in such a way that it's written downward that anybody can understand.
I mean, it's real simple, I mean, it's real simple.
I tested it out on McGrady's mother.
Yeah.
She understood it.
Yeah, it was real simple. Let me take these calls. JR, caller.
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, you got it, sir. Your question to comment.
I got a comment I'd like to make about this mayor, Daley, and his campaign manager, Terry Peterson.
Okay.
Why is that corrupted birds flock together? I mean, I put it together, though, now. I see what happened. The mayor appointed Terry Peterson the chief of the Chicago Housing Authority for that tenure, so he can steal as much money as possible and funnel much money as possible through the 17 ward and contractors, so those will be the people that support him for mayor.
Okay.
Terry Peterson Terry Peterson was stealing the money for himself. But that was money for the mayor. He's the mayor's new bag man.
But then, yeah, thank you for that. But see, people are complaining about Mayor Daley. They're complaining about the other officials. But in the last election, Daley got 72% of the African American vote.
That's because he had the pastors that he gives them the grants.
But the point is, there are more people who know about what they perceive as not being fair. 6% of contracts, and I mean, we complain about it, but it's up to the voters to turn this thing around.
Well, that's what he doesn't want to be king. I mean, I could just see this.
Yeah, I think it should be term limits across the board.
You know, in Egypt, how they walk around with those things on their shoulder and they carry the king on the top?
Yeah, sure.
I'm waiting to see that sucker on one of those flying by. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, let me tell you some of the background. I grew up with politics like when I was 8, 7 years old. My grandfather going to the war and listening to this. And I got a mind like a steel trap. I don't really need all these notes. But what they were hiding in my 2 briefs that they hid from the appellate court was, I told Duff in there, something's wrong with these transcripts. See? And he's saying, oh, no. I said, it's okay. But I seen him and the attorney for the city, when I mentioned, like, look at each other, like, really seriously, because they knew I had him now. Not only that, I say in here that I voted for Harold Washington. Now, what this means, then, what I was trying to show is, this is a systemic thing. This isn't just one guy doing this. It's been going on for years. They did it way before me, and they did it way after. It's just like when Ryan said in the papers, he says, why blame me? They've been doing it for years.
Correct.
Well, Governor, if you knew they were doing it, why didn't you stop it? That's your job. Another thing that's really funny here, I don't understand these people when they say, well, a little corruption's okay. You know, this is okay and that's okay. But wait a minute. We're supposed to talk about the mayor's supposed to be good and everything, not a little corruption, a little this, a little that. You know what I'm saying? You know, so basically, and as far as growing up, I grew up ahead of these people. That's why I knew a lot. I knew the only color in the world meant green, because my first Christmas present, a pair of guns, was from Charlie Hayes. Oh, okay. So in other words, he was my dad's boss at Wilson. So we knew how to play the game, whatever. But they were buddies and buddies. You know, outside maybe they made off they're not buddies, but inside the house, he was there all the time, Christmas and stuff like that. So that's how the game's played.
Let me ask this question, because Ms. Hernandez, what can the folk at home do to assist your organization? I mean, we need to give the community some basic marching orders. Start with you. What do you want us, the folk at home, who are watching this show, what can they do about helping you?
We need to get together. We need a lot of people that believe in justice. Right is right, wrong is wrong. People now think that wrong is right, which is never going to be like that. We're so accustomed, everybody's so accustomed to that's the only way to deal in life, is being crooked. And it's a sad situation, because God's watching us, and it's sad.
Well, look, when you have something bad come along, we got to go to somebody like you. You're the only person that has guts. I took this to Cass, we took it to the TV stations. They won't do nothing.
They're afraid.
They're afraid.
Listen, we got to take a break, and I want to thank Mr.